Huge jump. Obviously, he did 5-6 turns. There's power to it, but he did not tell you that I'm about to do something phenomenal. The beauty is the subtlety. Jeon was a powerful, passionate dancer, grab your attention and give you all the love and energy. Our next dancer who won the Grand Prix, Jeon Minchul. He's from Korean National University of Arts, another phenomenal guy from the same school. He's a prince. He has all the elegance and refinement. It's completely different, but also remarkable, compelling in his own ways. What he grabs you, it's not all power and passion, but what he grabs you is the pure elegance and beauty and refinement of a classical ballet technique. So let's take a look. In his preparation, he's a pure, beautiful, classical, turned out line. He's in white tights, there's nowhere to hide. And his epaulement, the way he uses his head, the way he uses his back. That part, this is beautiful, as classical, as elegant as it gets. So his power is not from brute energy. His power is from the subtlety of classical ballet. It's the lines and the way he uses his head and the way he positions his legs and feet. And also it's at ease and the beautiful epaulement, the way he uses his shoulder also tells a very, very different story. But same time, it's compelling and excellent. So let's take a look at his second section. There's a power in his turns. Obviously, he did 5-6 turns. There's power to it, but he did not tell you that I'm about to do something phenomenal. The beauty is the subtlety. And also his jump is light and is elegant, and he did not break his posture. He did not show you how hard he worked. In fact, he's working, his legs working perfectly. His back is so beautiful. This role is perfect for him. It's a happy role, but at the same time, it's like a prince. It's elegance that I love. Huge jump. So I want to talk about that turn again. Besides the turn, there is a plié right there. Watch his turns. Very easy, beautiful arm placement. So when you at that level, when you go to YAGP finals, you do the second round finals. I think the perfect turn and jump is given. I think everybody's expected that from a senior level. But it is in the small places that truly demonstrate somebody's training. It's small details. In this particular case, I want to point out something you might have missed. It's the plié he took. Because that plié, in the way, it calmed him down. It bought him some time to organize his center right before the turn. So I want to point out to you where it is. That one. Okay, hold on. So huge, beautiful jumps. Took huge space. Here is the plié that I was looking for. Take a look. Because after 2 huge jumps, here, that jump, that plié right there tells me this is the training that it's restraint, it's a discipline that he needs, because after those 2 big jumps, he needs a moment to collect himself to do a perfect tendu and to do a very, very difficult turn, only don't turn after that. Now this beautiful plié. And that was an excellent turn because he collected himself. He took the time for the plie. He put a break after the two big jumps, and he calmed himself down, have the beautiful triple on the down turns, and he stood up on the midpoint. That was the moment I really believe that culminate and demonstrate his training and the level of his skill. Because at the bigger picture, if we talk about big jumps and double tours and phenomenal turns, I think everybody all have something like that at that level. But it is those moments truly demonstrate somebody's refinement, and their incredible training is always demonstrated in those transitional steps. Let's take a look at the final section. Incredible coordination of those little turns, on the down, on the horn, on the down, on the horn. The way he uses the arms, totally organized his timing, organized his supporting side. He has to change the supporting leg from one leg to the other. His arm actually played a major role in this, and it serves as structure and connect his back with his turns. So in technique class, I always talk about the placement of our arms. So please pay attention of all these great turners, great jumpers, always the way they use the upper body, the way they use the arm. Let's pay attention to that. Those are the contributor to the overall excitement of the legs, because only the legs without the head, shoulder, and arm coordination, you're never going to have the same sensation. You're never going to have the same compelling feeling of the steps. So let's see the last section. Huge manège, huge. So very end, out of that huge manège, comes very end. He did not get himself so overwhelmed with the emotions that in fact he made it to the end. He did everything according to his training. He didn't go wild. I see a lot of dancers that at the end of the variation, end of the very successful variation toward the end, when especially boys, went too wild and something always happened not as ideal in the end, but he collected himself. He was very calm. That is his training. And it shows this young man rehearsed this countless times and learned from previous mistakes. So this is all, it's all training. It is your training, your discipline, and all goes back to your basic technique. Because take a look at the very end. What made that double tour successful and safe and secure is the plié, because he had weight on both legs before he pushed the very last bit of energy for that double tour. Take a look, very end of the manège. That's the plié. Plié. Perfect fifth position plié, and his weight is precisely placed on his legs, and that was the key for that very successful double tour for this young man to end this beautiful variation. That sealed this young man's Grand Prix award last week, YAGP in Tampa, final beautiful 2025 Grand Prix winner. Thank you.